All right. So, I've got some caps from the. I've got some cap picking up to do when I get out of here, don't I? All right. I do not want to do this in the dark. No, I do not. Yeah, I could go home and get the well-rested perk, but never mind that. I'll just wait.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Now we can see.
Eureka!
I can't hear anything. There we are. Okay, how's my gun condition doing? Let's fix that right now. There we are. Good. Now, what were you doing way over here?
Fighting over.
Now, I have killed a whack of
Sneaking done.
Roboscorpions.
Fighting now.
Uh-oh. I didn't hit very many of them. I see you behind me.
Oh, hit what? You won't escape me.
Up, jump, jump, you dumbass, jump! Okay. How am I doing? Not well. Let's just take the doctor's bag and take the stim pack and purified water. Might as well take them now. Alright. Healing over time is not bad.
Roboscorpion! Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius!
Jump up. Are they shooting through that train?
Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Dr. Mobius, surrender yourself. You cannot win, despite the fact that the odds are heavily in your favor.
2 shots hit. If a third hits, I win. I win. Okay.
Bad guys dealt with.
You think? I'm not quite so sure, but we can hope.
Time to fight.
Eureka!
Ow. Stupid thing exploded on me.
Ready, steady, fighting. Hostilities complete.
There weren't but a fair few of you around now, were there? Holy frig. They do reconstitute themselves? They must have, because there's a lot smaller ones. And only a couple of big ones. Okay.
Attention visitors. Combat experiment in progress. Please put on your goggles and take your rad X.
Time to fight.
No, time to move.
Scorpion is alive. An intruder is here.
What's this? X-42 Robo Scorpion test log. Southern Night armor plating on the giant Robo Scorpion has exceeded expectations mostly, while it's virtually impervious to excuse me please, small arms fire. The sonic emitter that Parsons brought in managed to fry several of the prototype subsystems. We'll have to look into improved EMP shielding for the next prototype. On a more positive note, the prototype's new atomic laser is performing admirably. Some residual radiation is left behind after the weapon discharges. Jeez. It may be necessary to requisition more radiation suits and meds as a precaution. Target drone effectiveness. The constant improvements to the giant Robo-Scorpion has rendered the protection models we've been using as hostile communist forces largely ineffective. At this stage, they're little more than distractions. Activate target drones.
It looks like the target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute. They're engaging the X-42 giant Robo-Scorpion. Let's see the... Pitiful.
No terminals there.
Pitiful.
Okay. What's this? Backup generator log. The new atomic laser is putting an incredible strain on the giant Robo-Scorpion's generator. Damn thing shut down right in the middle of weapons testing last week. I pushed for reducing the laser's output by 25%. Instead, they slapped a backup generator onto the Scorpion. Dangerous, if you ask me. The systems weren't designed to handle the power from 2 systems at once. And if some rookie tech fires up the backup generator too early, well, let's do that. Are you sure? Yes.
Pitiful. You'll never disable me from the monitors around the room.
I'm gonna do my best.
X-42, attack! Looking for a weak spot? There are no weak spots! Defiant to the end!
That's all.
No, it really isn't, but we're getting there.
Time to fight.
Looking for a weak
Nothing.
spot? This is a pre-recorded attack.
Okay.
Pitiful.
Yeah. Pitiful. Pre-recorded. Got it.
Let crush them with your pincers.
Oh, I've got to prick into this one. The other ones were no problem, but this one is password protected. Lovely. Not that it matters. With my science, I'm good to go. Gossiping. Yes, and what does this do? New target. Altering target parameters. Done. Nice.
You'll never disable me from the monitors around the room.
Was that all?
Okay. Nope, don't need to be there. Ah, what?
Let's make
Let's go. Keep his attention away from me. That's good.
looking for a weak spot. There are no weak spots.
Oh, there's gonna be something, dude. There's gonna be something. One of them just went. There's gonna be something, dude. Assassinated. So this side of the room, the computers are password protected. The other sides are not. Well, that's just kind of stupid. Either you should protect all of them, or why bother? Initiate emergency. Okay. Per instructions from the higher ups, after the one time the giant Robo Scorpion's attack routine malfunctioned, we've installed an emergency shutdown procedure. Let's hope we never have to use it. The prototype systems will all be fried, and we won't be up and running again for weeks. The military is expecting delivery of a battle-ready model within 6 months, and the project has already had enough delays. Initiate the shutdown.
This is Mobius, Dr. Mobius. We're initiating some kind of emergency test. In 5, 4, as in forbidden, 3, as in tree, 2, as in two Brutus, 1, as in none. Oh look, the emergency overload is initiating.
Yeah, like I need that stuff, but hey. You really should keep this out, I think. For now, we'll just keep on with. Mobius Robo Scorpion. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. And once again, I'm kind of wondering why I'm bothered taking, that's the Dr. Mobius. Okay. Can I loot this? No. None of them survived, huh? Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The thing's shut down. That's the important part. Let's go do some more looting. We can probably put this away now. Is there anything in here? Yeah, a wrench. It'll just be easier to say take all for now. We've got lots of carry space yet. Don't even have to actually be looting, but hey. Okay. Oh, that's what we burnt out, is it? Okay. Well done. Still one turret up and going. So the distractions are definitely worth it. As far as time goes. Yes, they were. Oh yes, nice. Actually, I don't need to worry about being in control right now. I just want to be getting this done. Done, 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 done. Done, done. Okay. There. We should be able to pretty much take everything from here on through without worrying too much. Indeed. Oh. Oh, that hurts. It does. After a while. Okay. Still keeping an eye on that thing. I kinda don't trust it. Picking up lots of ammo here, I gotta say. Indeed I am. More. Lots of energy cells. Okay. Oh, we can turn the Pip-Boy light on now. Yes, we can. A lot less likely to miss anything that way. Indeed I am. Okay. Did I already loot this room? If I did a pretty poor job. Kind of understandable, considering, you know, I was waiting to be shot at by a...
Pip-Boy lights on.
I know. Oh yeah, okay. I don't want the paint gun. No, I don't. And I think we get everything from here on through. Yes, we did. Okay. Door to the Forbidden Zone.
Pip-Boy lights on.
Oh, Tacha. Alright. Dude. This looks exactly the same as the other place. Well, almost. The layout's exactly the same, I guess I should say. Were you just dancing? Are you completely ignoring me? Why are you completely ignoring me? Hello?
Hmm? Oh, hello there. You are
Whoa.
there, aren't you?
Yes, I
Forgive
am.
my confusion. So hard to tell these days.
Oh.
You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up
I would
there.
like my brain,
Such
yes.
a nice brain, young, very bright. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus
Quite
nicely.
the crack there, dude. Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Sure.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel.
Okay,
I
now
forget
I
them all
know
not
which
long after, though.
is
Especially
yours,
with the
which
data
house,
constipating my memory core.
and which
Afraid
room.
binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Okay. Yeah, you were not what I was expecting.
Really?
No.
That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a
I
hypothesis
thought you'd
about
be a
this
little
meeting.
more together than
Please
this.
extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Listen, dude. I just want my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it.
It's my
And
brain.
Does it even want to go back with you?
What?
Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Okay.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then.
At least for the moment.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go
Please mind the equations on the floor.
chat with my brain. I'm going to go chat
I'm running out of floor.
with my brain. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Hello, brain.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Yes, actually. But you're my brain. You should know this.
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we?
Ah,
Would you like a cookie?
okay. Yeah, why are you being such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote.
Yes.
I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not
You're
the one that makes us
my
clamber
brain.
around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and
Okay.
buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
It was you. You're my
I
brain.
certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All
You
those
don't seem to be very
feelings that
reasonable
motivate you,
and
that
logical
sense of
right now.
righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone. Do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands.
And you control the glands.
Like in primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
Okay, you're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Yeah, come on, dude. Admit it. You're just as glandular as I am.
All right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Who said I'm not? Yeah, I thought you'd be happy to be back in my
I'm
head.
not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my
Wow,
perspective.
that's
Here I
not
have
good.
peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
I don't think I spend that much time looking for places to urinate. It's pretty wide open out there, dude. What about good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? My cheek. Our cheek. The smell of food. Love.
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones? Hello?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So we're at impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to learn to just trust each other, acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated,
I
dude.
suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
That would be good. So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
You've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision.
It is.
Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem.
That
Even if I
being?
could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Yeah, let's no, they did. They promised to put us back. Actually, no, they didn't. They did not promise that. Now, let's go make them share.
Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
Guns. Energy weapons, explosives, melee. Melee, that's funny. I'm going to give them all a demonstration of the physics behind fast, small, moving chunks of lead.
Now that you mention it, I do miss that lovely rat-a-tat-boom a bit. It's just not the same without a body to feel the recoil. What's the next step then?
If the think tank we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better.
Do ya?
But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in, no problem.
Okay.
Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Yes, he will. Okay. Mobius.
I'm running out of floor space for my...
Hello.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise.
We have.
Pleasant.
Thank you.
I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
I can be pretty convincing when I want to be there, dude. Yeah, the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working.
No, it's not
whatever it
anymore.
was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan?
Oh, yeah,
Probably
that's gone.
Wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Any tactics?
That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception. And they have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial
Relax,
beams,
dude.
and a
Relax.
rather nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance. If you can survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option.
I think I could probably survive
killing
it.
them would do anything except make you feel better.
No, they're dangerous, dude. They're dangerous. Okay, if I decided to take this route, what could I do to stop them?
Try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche.
Yeah.
And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
Yeah, I didn't think they were, dude. Any suggestions?
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery, love, masturbation, the usual. much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones.
Yeah, I've already done all
A
that.
wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It's only
Yeah,
worked for me.
it's a short
For a
term.
time.
That's a real short
Then
term.
you came
Yeah,
along,
no.
and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end?
Well, it's
Hard
not
to
the end
tell.
for you. I'm not going to try to kill you. So how would I scare them?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting.
Why would I
And
want to
if you
do
are
that?
partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a
Okay.
little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
All right. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, let me fix your monitor for you,
The
dude.
ghosts aren't real? That
No.
changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be
They
my
all
guest.
speak incorrectly,
The
at
receptor
least.
is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break.
That must be pretty good then. Okay. Okay, it's time for me to go.
Indeed, the goodbye.
Yes, the goodbye part of our chat. Yeah, I'm not going to kill him. Are you kidding me? I will rub him blind, though. Dr. Mobius' scrubs. Dr. Mobius scrubs. Science plus 15, intelligence plus 2, charisma plus 1. That's not bad. And the other thing I picked up was Dr. Mobius love. Critical hit frenzy, energy weapons minus 5, perceptions minus 2. Ammo. Ammo. Nice. So this is the question. Do I kill them?
I'm running out of floor space for my calculations.
Do I let them live? Are they worth the effort of my letting them live? I mean, seriously, these are not great people. Mind you, Klein is an evil all his own. Boros is another evil all his own, but he is driven by, let's say, outside factors more than the others. Dala. Well, she's a little weird, but she seems like she's actually not a terrible person as far as much as Klein and Boros. Boros is a meh. Yes, he is. Oh, I would say that this was Mobius's room. Mobius is a smoker? Really? That surprises me. He doesn't need these things.
Some imaginary numbers right now.
Okay. Okay, good enough. Okay. Funny.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Dude, we were just talking to Mobius not 3 minutes ago, I think. Come on. You know? You're not paying enough attention to what's going on around you, my suit. No, you're not. Okay. And hello, brain case. He's got these things all over the place, doesn't he? I'd say that means it doesn't matter where he sleeps, but you know, really, he doesn't sleep. That's one thing that is advantageous of having, you know, your brain in a jar. Okay. Oh. Something in the desk as well. Nice. Alrighty. Next. More furniture piled up. This time tables and not desks. That means there's not going to be... Ooh, well, not quite as much stuff, but probably a lot more value than the other rooms had so far. Combat armor. Combat armor is worth a chunk of change. A chunk, I say unto thee. Okay, and one more. Cup. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Close the door. 5, 6. pick up sticks. 7, 8. Close the gate. 9, 10. Begin again. I can't believe I remember that. And trust me, I did not ever teach that song in my teaching career. Not the type of thing I would normally teach. I very seldom taught the alphabet, the ABC song, when I was teaching. And I did teach some very young students. Yes, I did. Alright, so I think that's it. Have a nice day, Mr. Dr. Mobius. Okay. Pre-recorded. What a silly man. Hello, goodbye. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. You get beaten up quite badly, I know. Okay. Apparently, we killed them all last time. Good. No, not M. M won't work. Alright, back to the balcony. Hey Muggy, how you doing? Alright. How many Ow. Fine. Break down all that, and all that, and all of that, and all of that. And all of that, and all of that, and all of that. Okay. I zoned out for a minute there. Sorry guys, it is really quite late here, in all honesty, or very early in the morning actually. Alright, and I think that's everything to be broken down. Yeah, okay. Recipes. The first thing to look at is the 357. Boom! Just a whack of them. And the 44. And then the 308. And that's... Oh, might as well do some of those up. Okay. So you get breakdown, anything else? Nails, no thanks. Alright.
If sir will permit the compliment.
Sir will. I don't want ammo. I want to get rid of the extra stuff that I don't need. The cases. And the powders. Oh, for Fucking Jesus Christ, all fucking mighty. Sorry about that, everyone, but that's just bullshit. Okay, let's go see the toaster. Where's the toaster? Toaster, come here.
Yes!
Oh, yeah, you realize that the world already burned in nuclear fire, right?
Soon I will! What?
Yes.
It did?
Yes. A couple centuries ago, in fact. I'm getting... No. Don't lie.
Really? Well,
yes.
Fuck! That really puts a damper on the toaster's mood.
Okay.
Oh, well, no use crying over spilled Armageddon. Where was I? Oh, right. Soon the world will burn in nuclear fire! Again!
Good man. Alright, I don't... I've got some toasters for you and some other stuff. Process everything, thank you. Alright, and... Oh, we've got a new one for you.
Right. Right on.
Okay, what does that give us? Robo Scorpion. Bonus damage, it's what, 58 and 68? That's on par with the other thing. Power bonus damage versus robots. Critical strike explosion. Oh, interesting. Alright, we'll leave that one on. Thank you. Book shoot.
Greetings, citizen. Won't that...
Process the pencils.
Greetings, citizen.
Yeah.
Won't that keep...
And process the clipboards. Thank you. Muggy. Upgrading parts for protectors to supply energy. Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, please!
I did. You made any of this?
Yep, here you go.
Cool. And take whatever you want.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, yes, process all of it. Whatever there is to process. Okay. So that was the other thing I picked up. Okay, now let's put some stuff away. Stealth Boy for one. No, yeah. Okay. I don't... No, yeah, I did. I picked up this. Dr. Mobius' scrubs, which I don't need. Okay. I want the helmet on right now, thank you. Atomic, okay, good, alright.
Want to push my buttons?
Not right now, but thank you. Binoculars, that glove, the lair and the lair. The proton axe and throwing axes. Okay. And that's empty now. So okay.
Might I be of service, sir?
You might be.
Very good.
What do you have? No, I want, okay, mod. No, 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 no. Do I have the extended mags on my, no, on the, what's it called? Little devil. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Yeah, no. K900 decreases weight. Okay. Increases rate and increases damage. Nice. Okay. That's good for now.
Might I be of service, sir?
You might be. I would like to get
Very
some
good, sir.
things repaired, I think. That for sure. That for sure. That for sure. Don't care about that much. How much does it cost? Nothing. Okay. Thank you. Uh-huh. Weapons. The K900. Okay. And X and boom. 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 Okay. Don't need to carry both with us, just need the modded one. Guns. Boom. Okay. Good.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Lots of ammo. I like it. Think. Dr. Klein waits, make sure you're prepared. Yeah, I'm prepared. My armor is on, my helmet's on, and my gun is out.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
No. I found my brain, and you are going. I think you're past due for your lobotomy, Klein. You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now? Yeah, I found my brain. Now you and I are going to
I
settle
recommend
things.
watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
Yeah, no. Screw that.
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What? Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Technically, it's impossible to overdose on painkillers.
There it
That
is.
guy's dealt with.
Okay. There we are. That'll do the job. Yeah, no. Letting those guys live is just a mistake. I'm sorry. As much as I would have liked to let 3 of them live, I guess it was all or none. And those 2 overrule the other 3 way too often and way too easily. Sorry about that. I just couldn't see it. You just don't. Mobius I can deal with. The sink and big... no, the sink.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century.
Oh, please.
The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discovery safe until they were needed to help others.
Okay.
Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science,
originally,
it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
Yeah, but that's not what it morphed into.
Much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths.
I did miss something then.
Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone.
Yep.
As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success.
Oh, yeah.
These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event.
Okay.
After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
Really? I don't think you were happy about my killing them.
Constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The
very good.
Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Please.
The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip.
Yeah.
And the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant, and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
Wonder which one that would be.
To ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it.
Okay,
Eventually,
good.
it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
That would do
Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
That
The
might
toaster
actually help.
continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts.
Uh-huh.
After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Okay.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village.
Oh, that wouldn't be bad.
It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone.
There you are.
Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place.
Okay,
Muggy
I'm
left
sure that
his
hurt his
house
feelings.
deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Okay.
And old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910.
Okay.
If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have
way of
purpose
putting
again.
it.
It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
I think I already did most of that.
Through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was.
No, I know what both are, but Icy doesn't
until the
know.
facility finally realized that its
And he
research
doesn't
had
care.
succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more.
Yes.
It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who were breaking into the facility.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's good. Roxy sat in her guard post in X8. Yeah, you can't take her out. That is until he circumvented her stay routine. Okay. Since she ran across Rex and King's impersonation, his brain was failing. He was still. The two of them constructed a litter of cyberpups, a small army of Boston Terriers that
the courier,
devoured.
organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places.
I don't know about that.
After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
More clever than the
think
courier.
tank basement, filled with lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard.
Yep.
The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy.
Oh no, they were still shooting at me.
Humiliating last moments, as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
Not so much that.
There is an
You guys are all
expression in the
crazy,
wasteland,
and if you ever got
"Old
loose,
world
it would have been my
blues."
fault.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills,
science and technology are not evil.
With the courier at the helm,
People
science became
are
a beacon
evil.
for the future. There was old world blues and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
There you
I'll say
are.
more,
Woohoo.
but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one.
Okay.
The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Uh-huh. Only one road. You've lost the brainless perk. You've gained the big brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold is improved by 10%, minimum +1. Nice. You've acquired the Big Mountain. It's capable of teletransporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big Empty. To return to the Mojave or go back, simply equip the transport as you would any weapon, pull the trigger, and you'll go. Note, it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, as it is totally incapable of harming enemies. Well, thank you. Ooh, level up. Kind of useless, but well, you'll find out why soon. But yep. I won't bother with thinking about it much.
If you haven't found any communists in your backyard, you're not looking hard enough.
Uh-huh.